Greetings, fellow scientists. I am honored to be speaking in front of you today at the Science and Religion Conflict Conference here at Oxford University. My name is Carlos Alvarez, a current SCSU student majoring in biology with a Catholic Christian upbringing. In the words of Peter Diamandis, super ambitious goals tend to be unifying and energizing to people, but only if they believe there is a chance of success. For scientists, reason and evidence are required to validate any extraordinary claim. It is the basis for our beliefs. Christianity, on the other hand, requires faith, a commitment and strong will to believe even when no proof can be openly demonstrated. Two very powerful perspectives that need not necessarily be mutually exclusive. Reason requires the nutriment and impulse furnished by faith. Faith requires the discrete elaboration of reason. Together, in a unity of logic and spirituality, two halves of a whole create something truly divine. Across our nation, a great rift between science and religion has developed, polarizing the standpoints of the general population. A decreasing spiritual life, due to lack of meaning, as well as a slowing down of scientific development, due to a fear or skepticism, are examples of the current situation we find ourselves in. An unhealthy situation, no matter the point of view, that unless remedied will create even more segregation, would effectively mitigate the resources available for both groups. In the words of William Conscious, it is through knowledge of the creation that we arrive at knowledge of the Creator. Genetics provides an ambitious goal: the manipulation of our genome in order to understand ourselves in a more profound way to improve in our quality of life. This is common ground for both the Christian faith and sciences, even though we go about it in different ways. I come to you today with a simple idea leading to a daunting task, but a necessary step to transform both mind and body for the betterment of both. I propose that a coalition be made between the Christian faith and the scientific minds of geneticists in order to support and foster the development of gene therapy. Ever since its discovery, DNA and genetics have been a revolutionary field in science, as well as a controversial issue with the religious community. The potential ability to change what is preordained by nature was an alarming thought for both science and religion. The possible implications, both beneficial and detrimental, are not fully understood or contemplated to their entirety. Gene therapy provides an opportunity to treat a great spectrum of genetic disorders by either replacing or deleting faulty gene segments or alleles to insert functional alleles in their place. This could potentially eradicate every known genetic disease, improving the quality of life of many children that could potentially carry faulty genes, or to give cancer patients the possibility of a long life without living through the hardships of chemotherapy. As promising as gene therapy sounds, it is not without its disadvantages, many of which are unforeseen. Any modification of the human germline, that is, the genetic material that is inherited through generations, is prohibited by the scientific community. This is because the full effects of manipulating the genome are not fully known, so there is a degree of regulation in the hopes of preventing widespread panic over an unpredictable trend of events. This is what religious advocates fear, that science, playing God, will lead to our ultimate destruction. This skepticism and mistrust is not unfounded. Throughout the years, many mistakes and atrocities have been made in the name of science, some with greater impact than others. Great genocides and unethical treatment have been done on great populations under the false banner of betterment of human race. Such examples are the Tuskegee syphilis experiments conducted on an African American community between 1932 and 1972. These were done under the guise of free healthcare. Another example was the abuse of enslaved African women through the 1840s by Marion Sims, performing unethical surgery and experiments in order to gain insight into women's physiology. Both these examples, though during different time periods, represent the danger and the power of science over human life. Yet, if we are to rely only in faith without the possibility of expanding our horizons, then progress is stunted. In the book of Psalm, verse 111, paragraph 2, "Great are the works of the Lord, studied by all who delight in them." When unlocking the secrets of our genetic code, provide insight into the miracle of creation, into the beauty and complexity of proteins interacting with the genetic blueprint that defines who we are. I understand that there might be some skepticism concerning my remarks. Who am I to say that a coalition can be made? Why should we even try? I come to you not only to propose this union, but to exemplify it. I am a man of science. Proof and reason are my tools. But there isn't a moment that I am not aware of a presence greater than myself that keeps everything in place. Something that permeates every moment, a unifying force that ties everything together. Something that we hope, but we can never fully understand. Some people call this force God, others weak and strong forces. Isn't there a possibility that these two might be one and the same? I implore you, then, to join my efforts. Speak to your local church, Bible study group, relatives. Let us be the ones who extend the hand first, in good faith. Pun intended. By pooling the combined influences and fellowship of the Christian faith and the resources and technological advancements of genetics, a wave of revolutionary therapeutical techniques and development could propel humans into a new era where enlightenment and logic are intertwined, unified and supporting of each other. Thank you for your time.